Yo guys and gals, this is Arctic Songbird here, and welcome back to the nest for episode 3 of our Let's Figure This Out kind of thing. So, we're back. I've done a little bit, I say a little bit, probably more than I'm wanting to let on, but not a whole lot of mining off camera. Got a little resources going, expanded the farm a little bit off camera. Ooh, we've got more berries. I built a bookshelf to house books, except we only have one book, so it's kind of a pointless endeavor at this point. But it will be pointful in the future. I upgraded our sword. We've got, let's see here, what does it got? Copper tool rod, iron sword blade, and a silver white guard. And I think that's gonna do us for now for a sword. It's a little bit more damage than the cruddy old flint sword that we had before. Let's see here. Let's top off the thingy-majigger. And also, I made a fluid tank from Ender.io to keep our smelter refilled because I got tired of going down there to refill it every 5 minutes when I was going through backlogs of material. So that was kind of a thing. I've also, you may have noticed, I expanded over here a little bit. I think we are going to build a nest today. Towards that end, we have our chisel in our inventory. Something caught my eye. I thought we'd figure this out together. Except I appear to be missing the redstone that I had in my inventory just a moment ago. We're going to make an eye chisel and see what's fancy about an eye chisel. What is this? Okay. Oh, that's where the redstone went. Now I'm also kind of hoping that this thing doesn't really chew through inventory the way that I'm expecting it to be, but it probably does. That is okay. Oh, really? Really? Ho ho ho. You do not say. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's actually pretty chill. I can get behind that. Ah! Oh, it even shows you so you could like see connected textures and such. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so I'm trying to decide what we're going to make the casa out of. What we're going to make the nest out of. I reckon we're going to go simple. We're going to go with a classic 9x9 actually. Even though 9x9s are not really my thing, they're more Direwolf's thing. We're going to give a 9x9 a go. See, that's 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Should give us 7 on the inside. Then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. I reckon that will be the 4 corners. Will be the base of the building. I don't particularly mind the Celtic aesthetic, so we'll go for that for the outline. I kind of like it actually. So we'll go for that. And then you know what? Let's just go for bricks for the rest of the house, and we'll do some like fancy tiling or something for the floor. Probably not anything with connected textures because they get derped with like pipes and things when you put covers on them. Actually, thinking about that, I'm suddenly not too enthused with the connected textures. That is what we have just done, if I'm honest with you. Definitely not too enthused by that. So we might have to do something about that. I'm not entirely sure what, but we'll figure it out. I don't even remember how long a 9x9 is supposed to be. It's admittedly been a while since I've seen one of Direwolf 20's videos. Oh, that's cool. I'm kind of liking this eye chisel. I think it's a superior option. Oh, well, it's on my mind. I have noticed that there is not just when I'm streaming. I've did some testing off camera while I was mining and such, and found that the pack itself just seems to freeze for me when I'm playing. So I don't know if there's a pack that, well, if there's a bug that the beta team didn't find or something, but it's like it just consumes a lot of resources all of a sudden. Maybe it's that weird interaction with Pam's Harvest Craft and Deco Craft, which, by the way, is 100% Pam's fault. It's not Deco Craft, even though it's Deco Craft that actually breaks in the process, but it's Pam's breaking Deco Craft and not the other way around. I think that's about the size of a typical Direwolf 29x9. Let's see here. If we break all of those, and then we remove the torches, there shouldn't be anything there. But if I break that, yeah. So that's a Direwolf 9x9. And I'll give us a Celtic roof, just because I can. I was kind of hoping it would not take it would not take damage to do this, but I've noticed that it has, which I guess is okay. Not really what I would have preferred. But you can't always have what you prefer, I guess. Oh, that looks good. We'll go for that. That looks very attractive. And you know what? Let's go ahead and do a little more with that real quick. We'll make some stairs out of this. My computer is crying like a baby. It's not really that bad. The fan just ramped up a little bit, but it is what it is. I hope you guys will forgive me if I'm not being like excessively loud tonight. It is getting rather late. I've probably got family in bed right now, so I'm trying not to shout. But I have pulled the gain up on my microphone a little bit, so there really shouldn't be a whole lot of issue with that, I'm hoping. But But if there is, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, so just kind of have to bear with me on that. You know what's occurred to me? 9x9 is great and all. Well, I guess if we leveled that out, we could expand in that direction too. Okay, we ought to be alright then. No. No. Glass. Kinda need a whole bunch of glass for this. What is the recipe for sand? Let's see here. You can make it in a pulverizer, you can make it in a crusher, can you make it in a macerator? That's Tech Reborn. Macerator. 100% of the time in a macerator for how much EU? It does not say. Oh yeah. That and I decided that we were going to play around with IC2 after all. And I think I saw a rubber tree over in that direction. So I'm going to go sleep through the night after we put a floor in here. I'm going to sleep through the night and then we'll do that. So first, let's chisel everything. And then let's see here. What are we going to do? Trying to decide what we're going to make the floor out of. I don't particularly care to do anything too fancy. Okay, I've said no rotating and you're still rotating. Thank you. You can probably hear all my brain cells firing right now, trying to figure out what I like and what I don't. I like that one right there. Boom. That's what we'll make the floor out of. You know, I never did tell you guys what was on our list of things to do today. So, obviously what we're doing right now, we're building a hut. Also on the to-do list is to get some basic power generation for IC2 going. And, that's not what I wanted to do. That is. So, get basic power gen going. So, I'm thinking we're going to go coal for now. And then inventory sorting system if we have time, but I do not expect us to. As a matter of fact, I'm not even certain we'll get done with the start of IC2 today. But we'll see, and we'll figure that out when it comes down to it. Let's see here. It should be tiles. There we go. We're gonna tile this floor, yo. D-I-Y. Oh, you may also notice I took down the hut. I don't remember if I did that last episode or this episode, but our little emergency survival shelter was getting on my nerves, so I tore it down. But yeah, that's kind of a thing. Stow away the dirt for later use for landfilling. And for now, I'll go ahead and break those down. And move the bed in here. And we'll get a crafting table in there. But we'll probably do that in the morning. Can we take a moment to appreciate that in-game it becomes daylight at 6 a.m. in-game time? Like, that bright? Like, I don't know about you guys, but where I live, the sun doesn't come up until like 7 or 8. And there's the recurrent freeze. No, I did not see a memory spike, so... But definitely Minecraft was using a lot more CPU all of a sudden than OBS. So that's not all that big of a surprise, I guess. OBS and Minecraft use about the same for me usually. Actually, OBS is using up a lot of CPU. Why is that? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely certain. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Where were we? Crafting table. Boom. Boom. See here, I think we put the bed over there, so we'll put crafting table over there. And we'll probably put IC2 along the wall, because I think in this direction is pretty much just a straight drop. There's not really a whole lot of expansion room. And I don't care to fill all that in, so we'll expand in that direction and that direction, and you know what? We'll move these inside too. You can go inside. We might just make a tool rack as well for like the gardening tools that I'm using around the hut. And I know I'm probably not going to have that many books, but we'll figure it out. We might make some end-game to-do lists later, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so IC2, what do we need to do to make a... We'll go with a macerator and a coal generator. Macerator first. We need an electronic circuit, which is insulated copper wires, which is rubber. And you get rubber from sap from Tech Reborn. So I'm guessing they took out the resin, which means we need a tree tap. And a tree tap is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of wood. Not anything too crazy. We can do that. Kind of an annoying number of wood though. I like it when it's a multiple of 2. Okay. So let's go in search of... Okay, yeah, it was right here. Sticky situation. Really hoping to get a rubber sapling from this. Can this do an area? Oh, it does. Nice. Please tell me we got a... Really? Not one sapling. Are you a rubber sapling? Please be a rubber... No, you're a birch. No. I think I said no. I guess these woods are dangerous. It's like the dark forest from Harry Potter. Everything wants to kill you. And I do mean everything. It all wants to kill you. So yeah, that's kind of a thing. Because now... gonna have to go on an adventure to find a sapling. You know what? I'm gonna cut the footage because we only have so long. So I'll be back in a few minutes when I either find a rubber tree sapling or give up on finding a rubber tree sapling. Whichever one comes first. Ta-ta for now. Hey guys, I'm back, and I think we may have found one. Yes, we have. Definitely found one here. I'm going to hope and pray that we get a sapling this time. Do we have any, like, grafters or crooks? Anything I could make, preferably while we're here. Probably not while we're over here. Nah, because it wants bronze. Can either be a proven grafter or a bronze grafter. Okay. I'm going to put a waypoint here. And then we're going to go home. Not far from home, actually. Oh, and it's getting dark out. That is nice. That's wonderful. Oh, no wonder I can't sprint. Hard to sprint on an empty stomach, I guess. Let's see here. First off, let's make it daytime. I'm trying to remember if IC2... No, it does not appear so. Trying to remember if rubber wood from IC2 kept its resin spots or not when you broke it. Evidently it does not. I don't care to keep it if it's not going to. So, bronze. How does one make bronze? Molten bronze. Alloying. 3 copper to 1 tin. That ought to be easy. We've got tin, right? We've got nickel. Dude, do we really not have... Okay. I was about to say, do we really not have tin? But no, we totally have tin. Oh good, we have bones. Can you use those in a grindstone? Oh, you can, and it gives you 4 instead. What about a macerator? Also gives you 4. Okay, so we can break the grindstone back out then, just for getting our money's worth out of bone meal. Okay, have we got bronze yet? No, because I didn't turn that thing off. Oops. That's my bad. Let's see here. To-do list. Build a hut. Check. Get started with IC2. And inventory sorting. Inventory sorting is not going to happen today. And we might get an electronic circuit before the day's up at this rate. All we really need is one. And then we'll let it run. Grafter. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I've got cheats enabled. That's not normal, but okay. Whew. Thank the Lord we have a rubber tree sapling. Wow. That used that grafter up really quickly. Okay. That worked. And I guess we'll make that farm over here. Really nice that we got exactly 9 of those. And we've got 8 bone meal. Wonder how many we can grow with. You didn't see that. I did not do that. These things have really small bounding boxes, by the way. Like, I'm pretty sure these bounding boxes are smaller than is really necessary. Especially when compared to the size of the bounding boxes for a normal sapling. There's no way they're normally that small, right? Surely not. I don't think I'm crazy, but I might be. Uh-oh. It's the bug again. How do you make a proven grafter? Really? Those the only ways to get them? No, I just double tapped. Oh, you're not supposed to do that. I'm actually, wow, I've got really tough luck on resin spots with these, don't I? Holy cow. Like, do these trees have a single resin spot on them? Wow. Okay. A couple of these have just decided to rain on our resin parade. Okay, I'll just cut these ones down because they did not turn out as fruitful as we wanted. Well, I was not expecting that. But I also was not keeping an eye on the durability of that tool, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. That's what I get for not maintaining. Okay. That ought to be plenty of resin. Dude, really? Okay. That ought to be plenty of resin for our purposes for now. And we'll make an extractor soon. And the extractor will give us a lot more rubber. But for now, that's all the rubber we should really need. At least to get us started with early game. However, you guys have seen how we make rubber. It's unfortunately at the end of the episode today. We got, actually, I'm kind of surprised by how annoying that was and how much time that took. But that's the end of the episode. So thank you for coming by and visiting the nest. I'm gonna call the episode here. I'll see you guys next time where we will further IC2 progression. We will work on a macerator and probably a coal generator. We'll figure out what wires to use. It's been so long since I touched IC2. I used to be able to tell you anything you wanted to know about it off the top of your head, but I can't. So off camera, I'm going to try to refresh myself if possible. Go back and watch some tutorials on the power system of IC2, things like that. Find out if explosions work again. And then we'll go through that together. Alright, well, until then, stay frosty, guys. Thanks for visiting the nest. Chill out and have a good one.